If you're baptized, I'll shoot you." The young woman looked at her husband, Deputy Chief of Protocol of the country, and she knew that he meant what he said. "If you baptize my daughter, you can keep her. Do not even allow her to come home on home leave." The young pastor looked at the prominent attorney and knew that he meant what he said. "But Mr. Principal, I'm the son of a chief. There are 7 wives that have been set aside for me. I have to go. They can come back. They can work on campus while I go to class." "No, you cannot, and you must make a choice." These are the beginnings of typical stories that we read about from week to week or year to year. These are stories of real people. They're not just stories. It's Sister Gibson, whose husband was Deputy Chief of Protocol of the country, who came in a chauffeured limo and turned and took his rifle out of the car. And he walked out and he threatened to kill the pastor as she and the pastor walked into the lake for her baptism. The young girl decided that she would not be baptized, that she would wait until her senior year. And her senior year, she was baptized. She actually was selected to be a representative at the Youth Congress in Europe. And later, her father paid for her to attend an Adventist college in the United States. The young man decided that he would go home and he would marry those 7 wives. And so he started walking. And as he was walking toward the Grand Jetta County in his country, he began to think of how he walked 250 miles at age 17 to enter first grade, to get an education. He remembered how the military had put him out for alcoholism, how the Adventist school had taken him in, and he turned around and he came back to Connell Academy. Later, he graduated from Andrews University and returned to be principal of the school. These are real people, but those of us who work from one country and go to another country to work, we're real people too. And after 12 years of working, 12 years out of 17 years working in West Africa, we were in the United States, and our family was in Worthington, Ohio. My youngest brother said, "We're going to get married while you're here because you're always gone." And so they planned, he and his fiancée planned their marriage and their wedding in Dearborn, Michigan. So we got in our car and decided to drive from Worthington, Ohio to Detroit. And as we neared Detroit, my 13-year-old daughter leaned over from the back seat and she said to her father, "You're getting old." And her father looked a little startled, but he said, "I'm not old. I'm 40. That's not old." But she persisted, and she said, "I don't know what I would do if someone close to me died." And her father started to share with her the wonderful life that he had had, visited over 50 countries, baptized so many people each year, had a wonderful family. And as he kind of wound down in his explanation, the car got very quiet. And then the back right tire of our Audi Fox burst.